Ever since we started singing together, we came across songs that were common to both America and Great Britain. And we found that they changed in all sorts of strange ways once you Americans got hold of them, you see. We had all the real original stuff. We had a lot of fun arranging these various American and British versions. So here we go with our version of The Fox.
Fox went out on a chilly night, prayed the moon for to give him light. He many a mile to go that night before he reached the town. Oh, the town, oh, the town, oh.
For he had a mile to go that night before he reached the town. Oh.
Ran till he came to a great big pen.
When he reached the farmyard gate,
where the ducks and the geese are kept therein.
The ducks and the geese went gruddy quack.
Couple of you will grease my chin.
Now don't be alarmed and don't be afeard, for the fattest of you shall grease my beard before I leave this town. Oh.
Grab the grey goose by the neck.
Now the old grey goose gave the loudest quack.
Throw the duck across his back.
He picked her up upon his back.
He didn't mind the quack, 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 and the legs all dangling down.
He picked her up upon his back, and the blood it came trickling down. Oh.
Old Mother Flipper Flopper jumped out of bed.
No, old Granny Snipper Snapper jumped out of bed.
Out of the window she cocked her head.
No, she pulled on the window, then she popped out her head.
John, John, the goose is gone.
Said, rise, Jack, arise, for the grey goose is dead, and the fox is on the town. Oh.
John, he ran to the top
No, he
of the
did not. Jack got up, he made along.
He throwed his horn both loud and shrill.
He saddled up his horse, and he blew his horn.
Oh, Fox, he said, better flee with my kill.
Oh, you can't catch me, I'm a good fox still, and I love the sound of your horn. Oh,
Fox and his wife without any strife cut up the goose with a carving knife. Oh, they never had such a supper in their life, and the little ones chewed on the bones. Oh, the bones, oh, the bones, oh. They never had such a supper in their life, and the young ones chewed on the bones.
Oh, the fox and his wife without any strife cut up the grey goose with a carving knife. Oh, they never had such a supper in their life, and the young ones chewed on the bones. Oh, bones, oh, bones, oh. They said it was the best ever seen in life, and the young ones chewed on the bones.
A lonely spot I know where no man will go. The shadows have all the room. I was riding free on the old SP, humming a solemn tune, when a man came along, made me hush my song, kicked me off away out there. Opera singers can do anything. I set down my load in the desert road, rested my weary legs, and I watched the desert sun make the long shadows run out across the barren plain. Then I hummed a tune to the rising moon. She gets lonesome way out there. I closed my eyes to the starlit skies, lost myself in dreams, and I dreamed the desert sand was a milk and honey land. Then I awoke with a start. There was a train coming back on that one-way track, gonna carry me away from here. Sing it if you want.
Throughout time, the folk song has been a means by which the common man could express his deepest feelings, his loves, his hates, his frustrations, his joys, the whole range of our human emotions. And there are group of songs that came out of course, the Industrial Revolution, when the working people were exploited and treated like slaves very often. Now, this is a song that comes from the north of England, from Lancashire, in the cotton towns of this period, and it's called The Forlorn Weaver. Oh, I'm a forlorn weaver, as many a man knows. I've now to eat, and I've worn out me clothes. Me clogs are both broken, and stockings I've none. And that scarce give me tuppence for all I've gotten on. Oh, we held out for 6 weeks, thought each day 'twere the last. We tarried and shifted, but now we're quite fast. We lived upon nettles while nettles were good. Oh, and Waterloo porridge, 'twere the best of our food. Oh, our Mary declared if her'd clothes to put on, she'd go up to London to see that great man. And if things didn't alter while there had been, her swears her would fight with blood up to the end. Oh, I'm a forlorn weaver, as many a man knows. I've now to eat, and I've worn out me clothes. Clogs we had none, nor no looms to weave on. Oh, and I've woven myself to far bitter end.
had a house 15 stories high. Every room in that house was filled with chicken pie. Oh, dancing around, oh, the park, dancing around, I say. Dancing around, oh, the park, better be getting away. Oh, I wish I was an apple hanging from the tree. Then every pretty girl that passed could take a bite of me. Oh, dancing around, oh, the park, dancing around, I say. Dancing around, oh, the park, better be getting away. Killed a man, killed him with the knife. Oh, I'm so glad he killed that man. Now I've got his wife. Oh, dancing around, oh, the park, dancing around, I say. Dancing around, oh, the park, better be getting away. Oh, I went down to old Joe's house, he invited me to supper. Stuck my toe on the table leg, stuck my nose in the pot. Dancing around, oh, the park, dancing around, I say. Dancing around, oh, the park, better be getting away. Better be getting away, better be getting away.
The banjo, seeing as this is a comparison in many respects of English and American music, the banjo is so typically an American instrument, and I've always felt it's capable of a great deal more than it's given credit for. So I indulge myself and play little fun things on it, like this lovely little piece by J.S. Bach. Songs. This time, a British song followed by an American song. The British song is called I Will Give My Love an Apple, and it's very beautiful, very rather classically shaped and modal, very typically British. And when it came to America, it became I Gave My Love a Cherry, which I'm sure is a song that you'll all know. And, you know, you immediately get this lovely sort of feeling of relaxing that you Americans seem to do with our rather more formal folk songs. It's a beautiful, relaxed tune. So I will give my love an apple, and I gave my love a cherry. Ready? I will give my love an apple without a core. I will give my love a house without a door. I will give my love a palace wherein she may be.
and she may unlock it without e'er a key. My head is the apple without e'er a core. My mind is the house without e'er a door. My heart is the palace wherein she may be, and she may unlock it without e'er a key. I gave my love a cherry that has no stone. I gave my love a chicken that has no bone. I told my love a story that has no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a story that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. The story that I love you, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping has no crying. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Let's hear it. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rains come a-tumbling down. Plant your rows short or long, seasoned with a cheerful song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her loving care. Old crow watching from a tree got his hungry eye on me. In my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rains come a-tumbling down. Pulling weeds, picking stones,
We are made of dreams and bones. Need a spot to call my own. The time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mold, shake, creep and go. Gonna make it fertile ground. Each side, row by row. Please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rains come. Oh, one more time, come inch by inch, row by row. Gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mold, shape deep and low. Gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row. Please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rains come a-tumbling down. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna tie me up in a little red string. I'm gonna tie blue ribbons too. Climb up into my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you find me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Wash the glue from off of my fingers. Stick some bubble gum in my mouth. And take me out of my wrapping paper. Wash the stamps from off of my head. Pour me full of some ice cream sodas. Tuck me into a nice warm bed. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you.
It's a little example of true friendship coming up, because some years ago I recorded a whole series of Victorian songs, and Bill got hold of one of them and turned it into a sort of folk song. I'm sure you wouldn't know the difference. If you heard this song, you wouldn't know that it wasn't a little children's folk song. It's called Creep Mouse.
Creep mouse, this is how it goes. Pitter pat, over baby's toes. Teeny weeny little feet, creep, creep, creep. The dustman is a coming, baby. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I see you have a taste for the Victorians, right. Well, now we've got another one. This is a little bit later, but this is, again, we have a little heroine of this song who has a lot of trouble with bears. And this one is called Mr. Bear. It's even more ridiculous. Mr. Bear. Daddy clicks the night out when he tucks me into bed, and he kisses me before he goes. He says an angel keeps his darling while she sleeps, but do you think the angel knows that every night when Daddy's gone and banged the study door, there's a grumpy little noise upon the stair? And I shiver in my byes as I shut my peepee eyes in a fright, 'cause it might be a bear. Are you there, Mr. Bear? Don't you dare to take a bite off me. or I shall scream and very quick. My papa will fetch a stick, and he's not afraid of bears, not he. So if you want a little baby girl, if you're hungry and you can't wait anymore, I can tell you where there's plenty. Have a try at number 20. Go and bite the little girl next door. Go and bite the little girl next door. Daddy says he couldn't do without his little girl, so he'll never give me up to you. But the family next door, that's the Joneses, they've got 4 little girlies and a rabbit too. And Freddie, that's their brother, only laughs at me and says I'm a silly, but it really isn't fair. 'Cause Freddie Jones has got a little nightlight near his cot, else he might get a fright from a bear. Are you there, Mr. Bear? Don't you dare to take a bite of me, or I shall scream and very quick. My papa will fetch a stick, and he's not afraid of bears, not he. So if you want a little baby girl, if you're hungry and you can't wait anymore, I can tell you where there's plenty. Have a try at number 20. Go and bite the little girl next door. Go and bite the little girl next door.
You couldn't possibly do an evening like this without singing a song of Pete Seeger's. How do I know my youth is all spent? My get up and go has got up and went. In spite of it all, I'm eager to grin when I think of the places my get up has been. Old age is golden, so I've heard said. Sometimes I wonder when I crawl into bed, with my hair in a drawer, my teeth in a cup, my eyes on the table until I wake up. As sleep dims my vision, I say to myself, is there anything else I should lay on the shelf? Nations are warring and business is vexed. I'll still stick around to see what happens next. How do I know my youth is so spent? My get up and go has got up and went. In spite of it all, I'm eager to grin when I think of the places my get up has been. I wake up each morning, I dust off my wits, I open the paper and I read the obits. If I'm not there, I know I'm not dead. So I eat a good breakfast and go back to bed. Oh, how do I know my youth is so spent? My get up and go has got up and went. In spite of it all, I'm eager to grin when I think of the places my get up has been.
daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Thou shalt have a fish, thou shalt have a fin. Thou shalt have a haddock when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a codling boiled in a pan. Dance to your daddy, my little man.
Dance to your daddy, my little laddie, dance to your daddy, my little man. Thou shalt have a fish, thou shalt have a fin, thou shalt have a haddock when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a codling boiled in a pan. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie, dance to your daddy, my little man. When thou art a man and fit to take a wife, thou shalt wed a maiden, love her all your life. She shall be your lassie, thou shalt be her man. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Thou shalt have a fish, thou shalt have a fin, thou shalt have a haddock when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a codling boiled in a pan. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Dance to your daddy, my little man. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie, dance to your daddy, my little man. When thou art a man and fit to take a wife, thou shalt wed a maiden, love her all your life. She shall be your lassie, thou shalt be her man. Dance to your daddy, my little man.
On bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love were ever wont to go, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland or Forie, but me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
On the steep, steep sides of Ben Lomond, where in purple hue the highland hills we view, and the moon coming up in the gloaming. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland ahoy, but me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of the Homen. The wee birdies sing and the wild flowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are sleeping, but the broken-hearted kens no second spring again, and the woeful may cease from their grieving. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland ahoy, but me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of the
If anyone asked me as a classical musician, which is basically what I am, I suppose, why I sang folk music, I think I would use this song as a reason or an example or whatever. It's an Irish song again. It was written at the end of the 18th century when the Irish were fighting with the British to build the great British Empire. And in this particular case, it was in India. And it's called Johnny, I Hardly Knew You. It seems to me very ironical that this song then became used in your American Civil War and in practically every war ever since as a sort of martial military triumph known as When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again, hurrah, hurrah, or whatever. But this is the original version, Johnny, I Hardly Knew You. Along the road to sweet Athy, hurroo, hurroo. Along the road to sweet Athy, hurroo, hurroo. Along the road to sweet Athy, a stick in my hand and a spot in my eye, I heard a doleful damsel cry, Johnny, I hardly knew you, with your guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew you, and you look so queer, my darling dear. Johnny, I hardly knew you. Where is the eye that looked so mild, hurroo, hurroo? Where is the eye that looked so mild, hurroo, hurroo? Where is the eye that looked so mild, that my poor heart you first beguiled? Why did you skedaddle from me and the child? Johnny, I hardly knew you with your guns and drums and drums and guns, hooroo, hooroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, hooroo, hooroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew you. And you look so queer, my darling dear, Johnny, I hardly knew you. Where is the leg with which you run, hooroo, hooroo? Where is the leg with which you run, hooroo, hooroo? Where is the leg with which you run when first you left to carry the gun? Oh, I fear your dancing days are done. Johnny, I hardly knew you with your guns and drums and drums and guns, hooroo, hooroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, hooroo, hooroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew ya. And you look so queer, my darling dear, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. Well, you haven't an eye, you haven't a leg, hooroo, hooroo. You haven't an eye, you haven't a leg, hooroo, hooroo. You haven't an eye, you haven't a leg, you're an eyeless, boneless, chickenless egg, and you'll have to be put with the bull to bag. Johnny, I hardly knew ya with your guns and drums and drums and guns, hooroo, hooroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, hooroo, hooroo. With your guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew ya. And you look so queer, my darling dear, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. Well, I'm happy for to see you home, hooroo, hooroo. I'm happy for to see you home, hooroo, hooroo. I'm happy for to see you home, all from that island of Ceylon. So low in the flesh, so high in the bone, Johnny, I hardly knew you. The gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn would be our delight, till by turning we come round right. The gift to be simple, 'tis
wherever you may be.
'Tis the gift
I am the Lord of the
where we ought to be.
And now
when we find ourselves in
wherever you may be, and are we all in the dance, I danced in the morning when the world was begun. I danced in the moon, the stars and the sun. I came from heaven, I danced on earth. At Bethlehem, I had my birth. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. Oh, let's hear it. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on a Friday and the sky turned black. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. They buried my body and they thought I'd gone, but I am the dance and I still go. Oh, dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord, wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. They cut me down, I leapt up high. I am the light that will never, never die, and I'll live in you if you'll live in me. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Oh, dance.